Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Today is, what is today? Today what is today? Today's Wednesday, September. God, I cannot believe it's September. Now that honestly blows my mind more than, yes, say anything really. Man. So here's a new one for you. This is something that, I've read about this, and now, okay, wait, let me back up for just a second. I've never been, one, and this is just that, black holes always have fascinated me, but I've always kind of been, there's something that I'm, man, I mean, who knows, the invisible things about our universe are the things that are probably the most important. Those are probably the things that they probably would give us all the answers to most of the things we sit around wondering, like, how is all this shit working? I mean, the things that I sit around wondering what they are, that probably means that they're dumb and nobody else thinks about that crap because I'm just an idiot. But that being said, and I am, dude, I'm definitely not awake, so. But that being said, oh, and I got Linky right here. Hey, Bubba, you got it? He's not his other ball. My little doggonaut is the man, or dog, you know what I'm saying. Good catch. He hasn't, man, since I got him this little toy, this little ball, this little, those things that you get them from the store, you put them in those things and you fling them, man, you can fling this mug far. Anyway, I got this for Lincoln, man, and dude, he hasn't put this ball down since I got it for him. It's probably the best toy I've ever bought this dog. Anyway, that has everything to do with what I'm talking about. So, we think we might know what we have a full theory about black holes and what they are. Well, here's something new. Obviously, these are just theories. We don't know about what they are. Not saying that Stephen Hawking, I'm all about, Stephen Hawking, but, his big thing was black holes. I mean, and goddamn brilliant man. I wish I could talk to him. I would love to hear what he would think about this, because I've not really ever heard of this. This is not a new star, but this is something I don't think a lot of people would talk about this, honestly. The reason I can is because I'm a nobody. I mean, I don't know, what do I have to lose? You know what I mean? But there's just not much evidence, and Neil deGrasse Tyson always says it the best, and I love him to death. He, bring it on. He's like anything, probably, just bring it on. Show the proof. I mean, and so, and we've never really been able to do that with black holes. You know what I mean? Or, dark matter, dark energy, any of that stuff. So today's show, we're going to talk about dark energy stars, a form of star that is what we know of black holes. So, go get your coffee. I'm going to go get mine. I'm going to try to wake up. I'm pretty spacey, so this will be interestingly funny. You guys hear about how much of a dumbass I am, probably, daily every time I get on here, but you get to hear how dumb or dummy I get. So go get your coffee. I'm going to get mine, and we will be right back with you with these, they're not fine words, but you know what I'm saying. All right. I'll be back. Go get your ball. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? It's, I know. Hey, thank you. I know. I love this show. Hi, thank you. Back there, in the front row. Hey, how you doing? Second row. I see you back there. What's up? Yeah. See this crowd is amazing. Man, Venus is out like a mean mug when I entered this morning. I mean, it is brighter than sheets on the bed. Oh, goddamn, the stars are bright right now. What the fuck is going on? What? I don't know. I bet that's, I don't know. I love looking up at the night, morning, sky, whatever you want to call it. I am digging around for some change, and I am not fine. We're gonna find out. So, man, so I was like I was like checking this, stuff. And I was fascinated with what's that focus? That's weird. I am pretty shocked at what I found in realm of dude, I'm just gonna say it. Sorry, I'm spacey there. I told you I was earlier. So yeah, I was going through Lincoln. Where are you, bub? Where are you? Come here. We gotta go inside. So I was black holes are something that I've always, it's funny because yesterday, funny enough, black holes were my topic. Hey, Billy. They were my topic yesterday, and they kind of are today. Oh wait, everybody, hang on for a second. Yes, I will be right back. Lincoln. Really, shush. Yeah. It's 6:30. Shut up, Billy. Shut up. 6:30. Shut up. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry everybody. I was looking for something I didn't have. Alright, man. So here's the deal. I'm turning this down. That's the deal. Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh, man, it is. Okay. So, I was looking in these things, and as you know, me, dumb as I am, I love to, I just love the whole astronomy, looking at the stars. I mean, dude, dark energy and dark matter, as everybody knows, I have answered the long equation of what dark matter is. It's just us dipping into a different universe. It's like it's our opposite of gravity. This is how we know parallel universes. This is all my idea. I'm just gravity pulls things in, and dark matter, but they're both things that we can't see. Like I was saying earlier, the invisible things in the universe are probably the most important things because, the things that we don't understand are always the, fascinating things, really, to me. Probably more frustrating for, scientists that actually, are scientists. Such as myself. Yeah, I've got a very important science business meeting later I got to attend. So I'll probably have to cut this short from this very important business meeting. But until then, we're going to talk about dark energy stars. Yes, that's right. I said it. I mean it. And goddamn, I like it. Is that a cuss word? I mean, I don't like. Well, anyway. Boy, I can get annoying real quick today. I'm just telling you right now. Okay. Now, okay, this is what I'm going to tell you, or what we're going to talk about, this dark energy, is it lacks very much sufficient corresponding. It's I mean, this is I'm trying to. This would be. There's not a whole lot of citing for this. There's not a whole lot of. This is very much a new theory to. I don't think it's new, actually. I don't know. I said that totally wrong. Okay. But very interesting. See, because black holes have always fascinated me. I always let the smart people, do because I'm not sure I'm okay with what the answer is, or them just sucking stuff in and you get spaghettified and, that's it. But now we have dark energy stars, okay? Now, a dark energy star is a hypothetical compact astrophysical object, which a minority of physicists think might constitute an alternative explanation for observations of an astronomical black hole candidate. So basically, it's just in case it's not a black hole. This is what it is. That's what it's saying. Giving a shout out to the Pepsi plant people. What's up, man? I really want a job there, actually. I actually am trying to get a forklift job there. If anybody can give me a pointer to that, and Shookie's brother, hit me up on that later if you could. I appreciate you guys listening to the show. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate the support. Could not do this without you guys. I really want a forklift job there. Okay, anyway. So, with all that being said, yep. So, dark. Okay, yeah. So basically, that's what that is. In case black holes aren't what we thought they were, this is what they are. That's what I was just saying in the first introduction to my dark energy star thing. It's not my dark energy, but for this hour, how long I can keep this thing going, it's mine. God damn it! Just kidding. So the concept was proposed by physicist George Chaplin. The theory states that infalling matter is converted into vacuum energy or dark energy as the matter falls through the event horizon. Same theory stuff as a black hole with the event horizon. But the space within the event horizon would end up, with a large value or the cosmological constant, and have negative pressures to exert against gravity. So there would be no information destroying singularity, like proposed in the whole black hole state. Now the theory comes from, in a 2000 paper, George Chaplin Jr. and Robert B. Laughlin, with Evan Hofstede and David Santiago, modeled space-time as a Bose-Einstein condensate. So basically, what that it's a paper theory. In March 2005, physicist Chaplin claimed that quantum mechanics make it a near certainty that black holes do not exist and are instead dark energy stars. The dark energy star is a different concept from that of a gravistar. Now, if you don't know what a gravistar is, gravistar, in the original formulation by Mazur and Modula, gravistars contain a central region featuring a false vacuum of dark energy, a thin shell of perfect fluid, and a true vacuum on the exterior. So the dark energy-like behavior of the inner region prevents collapse to a singularity, and the presence of the thin shell prevents the formation of an event horizon, avoiding the infinite blue shift. So, you have the blue and the red, shift. The inner region has thermodynamically no entropy and may be thought of a gravitational Bose-Einstein condensate. Severe red shifting of photons as they climb out of the gravity well would make the fluid shell also seem very cold, almost absolute zero. So that's what a gravistar is. Now, and that I've read about those. The dark energy stars were first proposed because in quantum physics, absolute time is required. However, in general relativity, an object falling towards a black hole would, to an outsider observer, seem to have time pass infinitely slowly at the event horizon. So right when you're getting to the point where you're like, oh shit, I can't do this. Okay, here's a perfect example. Okay. If you ever skate, I used to skateboard. I do a skateboard. Now, when you're going up and you're getting ready to do a trick down 8 stairs, 5 stairs, any of that, man, and if you skate, you're gonna understand this. Okay. If you're doing a trick and you're just half-ass doing it, you're gonna half-ass land it. So when you're doing a trick, and anybody that skates knows this, you have got to fully 100% commit to that. I mean, there's no half-ass. Now, a 100 fully committing to that is getting up onto that rail, getting your balance down, and so you got to lean forward, to meet up with gravity, meet your board, get your weight distributed right, go down the rail, and then come off, get your weight distributed, and then ride it off there. Now, whatever you're doing between that, flippity flips and kick flips, whatever else between that you want to practice on the flat ground. But now, if you're doing, but initially, when you're going to do a trick, you have to commit to that trick 100%, or you're not gonna just kind of, sort of land on it, accidentally land it. When you land a trick skating, you're not accidentally doing it, man. Now, committing to that is where, if you fuck up, you're going to come down hard in a very bad way. And that's why most people, they won't commit to it because they know they can still get away, they can still kind of land on their feet, but once you commit to it and you put your weight down and you got to lean forward to get your weight distribution right, to land on the board, to get your, to slide on whatever you're doing, or even just falling downstairs and getting it. If you don't land on that board, your feet are going to come down on the ground in a weird way, and it's not going to be you're going to go home, or going to the doctor. I've gone, I call it all 5 of my collarbones have been broken, so I don't know how many times. And it's, so, there was something I was going to say. So, when you do that, it's, now, I wish something I was going to say that. I wish that. Now, okay, yeah, and see, whenever you don't land it and you bite shit, man, you got to get up and you got to do that trick again, even if you're bloody, all over, broken arm and whatever, or you'll be scared to never do that again. But that's not the topic. If you want to hear about that, I would love to do a show on it because it has everything to do with physics. It has everything to do with weight distribution. It has everything to do with gravity, how your body. I mean, dude, it's all about science. Skateboarding is very, very much a science. And anybody that doesn't believe that, I will give you a skateboard and tell you to go. You know what? Just go do a kickflip and tell me how it goes. Anyway, it is very good science, but that's not what we're talking about today. So, anyway, that being said, so the event horizon on into a black hole is where you are. There's no turning back. It is your committing down those gap, stairs, whatever your skateboard is doing under your feet. So the object itself would feel as if time slowed or flowed normally. So if you're going into this black hole, to you, time has gone normal. You know what? There's a movie. Ah, shit. What is it? Interstellar? My voice just I think it cracked. Wouldn't that be awesome if I was hitting puberty? Man, that'd be fucking incredible. 45, did that happen? Nah, I doubt it. But Lincoln's, man, that dog, he barks like he's hitting puberty. I'm talking about you. Yes, I am, my little bubba. What are you doing? You doing okay? He's real pissed off at me right now because I'm not throwing his ball. Well, it's hard to, but I'm getting it. I'm getting it for you. Yes, I am. I'm so sorry. I'm not ignoring you, my little bunny foo-foo. Yeah, he is my little bunny foo-foo. Hey, man, don't you guys ever listen to Clutch? My little bunny foo-foo. You know, it's the old mice, so all the kids can see. I'll tell you who left me. Yeah, Clutch song. I don't know if you guys know who Clutch is. Great band, though. Anyway, that's not... So, yes, Lincoln is my little bunny foo-foo. Yeah, I don't really know how he even got to the topic of that, but whatever it was, and our puberty lessons. That's what we were. My voice cracked. I'm sorry. That was way off. That was uncalled for. That was, what is that called? Very immature. And see, I'm so mature all the time. When I go off of immaturity, I just feel so bad. So I'm going to have to spend an hour telling you guys I'm so sorry. But like going into a black hole, normal time, well, that hour is over, so I'm on it. So when you're going into a black hole, just like a black hole, that made no sense, did it? Nope. So it feels normal to you. Oh yes, I know what I was saying. Interstellar, great movie. This is for an example. They land on that planet that's got like higher. Oh wait, I think it's like next to a black hole. So when they're on this particular planet, 5 minutes is like fucking decades on Earth or something. So what you know what I'm saying. So point being, if you were to be on the event horizon and you're going to a black hole, the gravity, gravity is an invisible force that I don't think it's just something that just pulls you down and keeps you. There's a lot more to it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a show. I'm gonna write this down because, like the fabric of space and time. If you've ever seen those diagrams where, you put Earth or a planet, not Earth, just any planet, and you put it in space. If you were to draw lines and then draw a diagram of what it was instead of just an empty space, it shows it shows, how gravity works. Now, I say this, and I say this all the time. This is why I'm a very strong believer that there's nothing that I don't believe. I believe in everything. I mean, just because I can't see it doesn't mean that it's not there, and it does not mean that it does not exist. There's just too much going on in the world to be naive to think that, I don't know shit. I'm just gonna say, you know. But like Neil deGrasse Tyson says, dude, if you got, just show me the proof. Let's get the proof. Here's my, and this is my argument on this whole. Okay, everybody's heard about this alien. Man, I've been really talking about alien stuff a lot lately. I need to kind of get off and get more into the astronomy thing about stuff. And that's, you know what, tomorrow is going to be a great day of science. Okay. But it's like the Mexican government that has these aliens, these 1,000-year-old or something, mummified alien bodies. Well, why in the world do they want to just keep it secret and not show any of that? Like, no, you can't touch our aliens. You can't touch our aliens. You know, it's like, what? Like, let everybody check this out. Let's all, I mean, we're all human beings. Why do we have to separate ourselves? Sorry, I'm on the forklift doing something real fast. We're all human. Like, why do we have to separate ourselves? That's one thing, everybody. Let's not fucking hate each other and shit. And let's, like, try to remember that we are all on the same planet, of the same species, of the same, trying to do the same thing in life, and that is get along. And, I mean, life is already too hard. Or no, it's already too complicated. Let's, like, not make it more complicated on our own, and let's, like, just get along, and it helps everybody out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's help each other out and make this shit a little easier for ourselves instead of, like, make it difficult. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Chris? Yeah. Didn't find? Yeah. Okay, but they got the internet. Yeah, they were there. Okay. Okay. Man, that's fucking weird. I can't believe they lose that same size. That's really odd. I was looking around back there just in case Jason put him back there or something. Yeah, that is really. Yeah, that's really weird. You know what? I wish I knew what I was talking about, but I don't. Yeah. Shit. Huh. Well, that calls for an exciting day, doesn't it? I don't know what I was talking about. I mean, I bet I'll remember in a second. It's like it's circling around like a black. Man, I don't know what it was, but anyway. Yeah, so that was fun, wasn't it? You know what? I'm pretty sure it had nothing to do with the topic of what the hell I was talking about for the whole day, anyway. Really. So to spare you guys, let's just say I don't remember. So that being said, yeah, you know, I just don't know. Oh, yeah. So let's like all just fucking get it. Like, don't be assholes to each other. I mean, I get it. People suck. God damn, I know more than fucking people do suck. And myself included. Shit, don't exclude myself. But man, let's stop fucking hating each other, whatever. It makes life so easier. But I know what I was talking about. So, there goes that crack in my voice again. Am I hitting puberty? This is fucking fast. My God, this might be a great day. Fuck, I hit puberty. 40, that's something to put in there. Okay, anyway. So the Mexican government's got these mummies. And cool. Awesome. But like, give them to other people. Why do you want to, be weird like a rat in a corner with a fucking peanut? This is mine. You know what I'm saying? And share. We're all human beings, dude. We're all we should all be like, dude, this is a fucking alien. Let's fucking work together here. I don't understand. So really, that's how you know it's just fucking bullshit, honestly. Anyway, things pretty much call themselves out. Anyway, now whatever the reason for that was, for that topic, I dug, man, Anyway, So back to this. Um, oh yeah, yeah, you know what? Yeah. In order to reconcile quantum mechanics with black holes, Chaplin theorized that a phase transition in the phase of space occurs at the event horizon. He based his ideas on the physics of superfluids. As a column of superfluid grows taller, at some point, density increases, slowing down the speed of sound so that it approaches zero. However, at that point, quantum physics makes sound waves dissipate their energy into the superfluid so that the zero sound speed condition is never encountered. And so this is a perfect, okay, and this is perfect. I've got to take, it's just a small break, but this is a perfect example of how, why dark energy star, it did. Like I said, I'm not going to call it. It's pretty much right on, I think, but I like the idea, but man, I don't know. But after these like wonderful, 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 wonderful words of our great sponsors, I'll be right back with you. I said sponsors. Well, oh, did you lose all your what is that then? You know what I'm seeing? You know what I'm saying? Well, okay. Hello, 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 hello. Alright. Now, well, see, well, that was fun. I just got this, dude, you guys, me and Lincoln, that we may have lost his ball. This is a absolute tragedy. Whatever I was trying to say. Holy shit. Oh, by the way, I think I may have given up on the whole bomb. I won't cuss on here anymore. But, I'm sorry. Yeah, we have got a fucking, the severity of this issue long surpasses any comet, asteroid, meteor, anything. We cannot find his ball. We're in deep shit. Lincoln, come on, man. You gotta use your quick goat thinking. Use your nose. You can smell that. I've seen you do this. You have to want to. Okay, so anyway, I'm on with that. Um, man, I can't wait to check that mother out. Yep. So yes. Um, so man, I I can see why a dark energy star totally makes sense to me, and I mean it's pulling things. The gravity is so. It's now well, yeah. I mean, boy, I just man, let's just say this. I like the theory. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna look more into this. Is that properly said? Uh, yeah. Um, yeah. So in the dark energy star hypothesis, infalling matter approaching the event horizon decays into successively lighter particles. Successively lighter. I can't talk today. Lighter particles. Nearing the event horizon, environmental effects accelerate proton decay. This may account for high-energy cosmic ray sources and positron sources in the sky. When the matter falls through the event horizon, the energy equivalent, or sum of all that matter, is converted into dark energy. That explains how there's so much dark energy. See, when this is, well, hang now, this negative pressure counteracts the mass the star gains, avoiding a singularity. So the negative pressure also gives a very high number for the cosmological constant. Now, furthermore, primordial dark energy stars could form by fluctuations of spacetime itself, which is analogous to blobs of liquid condensing spontaneously out of a cooling gas. This not only alters the understanding of black holes, but has the potential to explain the dark energy and dark matter that are indirectly observed. And that is kind of my point. Being that it could further us along in understanding what dark matter and dark energy is. And that was kind of my point at the beginning. Uh, and so I'm gonna give a thumbs up on this theory. I really am. Not a debunker on this. Because I think that it really can. Oh, Lincoln, did you lose your other ball? Oh shit. Oh god. Now see, the thing is about, okay, the universe. When, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm not gonna say this right, I'm really gonna try. Okay, when the universe was created, when the Big Bang blew up and everything, that's really just and when that took place, and this is with everything in life, when something pops out of air, of the air, or if there's any, there's always something to counteract that. And so well, something pops out. Then with a positive, you have to have a negative. That's just the laws of physics. Um, and somewhere in all of that, just a 0.00002 of or 1% positive energy was not xed out by the negative. Somewhere in there, I don't know, no one knows. Somewhere in there, that small portion of positive energy overcame the negative energy, which is where we have all of this. You know, the boxes, the palace, the buildings, everything. That little part is basically the premises of all of this. Uh, and that to me is amazing. Somewhere in there we didn't get X out, and it was not a very big percentage of this of this positive energy. If you know what I'm saying. It was a very, very small portion of it. And that's how much less, I guess I should say, it took for, that's not, I'm not saying that correctly. That's how what is that? Uh, it didn't take that much for it to form. This is the positive Lincoln. There was no negative energy that X that out. So this is I don't know why. There was a reason that was bringing that up. I'm sure we'll figure it out someday. I'll be asleep tonight or tomorrow. Man, I don't sleep that much lately. I don't know why. I got an idea, but it's not drugs. Gave that shit a long time ago. But I just don't sleep that much. I don't know what it is. I have an idea, but I don't know. But again, I don't know why I brought that up either. Man, I'm just connecting the dots all over the place, aren't I? Man, it's one of those days. Well, I knew it was going to be when I woke up thinking it was Thursday. It was only Wednesday. And that means it's when you wake up and you think it's Tuesday, but it's actually Thursday. Those are the good kind of, misjudging. But that kind that I'm thinking about today is, it's just makes the week longer. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, so man, so the dark energy star thing, I love this idea, I'm gonna put more into this theory, and I'm gonna read about it more, and I'm gonna actually dig into this more because I find this very fascinating. For the because we don't really know what black holes are. We theorize it. Stephen Hawking spent brilliant man. He spent, I think that was his main, he spent his whole, trying to prove this, and did a hell of a job. Dude is amazing. I cannot believe the mind of these people. It's fascinating. Man is really not that dumb. Well, you know what? Never mind. Sorry, we have the capability to not be that dumb. But yeah, I'll stop there. So anyway, I think that this is a really cool theory. I dig it. I think with this could definitely help us maybe not understand, but look in another direction of what dark matter and dark energy are. Of course, I know it. We know what it is because I told you. But you know what I'm saying. And in that, with science, this is what fascinates me really. I was talking to a friend yesterday. She's doing this like real cool thing, and man, talk about brilliant. Dude, it just my point. I'm not going to go into what it is, but the point of just brilliant minds. Very smart. Very smart girl. Very smart. Very, very sharp. Uh, very, very, you know, I, the human brain does not have to be really that dumb. We just choose in our decisions. Man, I'm gonna get off today, but I'm gonna leave on this note. Guys, and I don't mean to sound like, stupid, but let's like try to work together more and not life is already too much. All the left fucking the curveballs that they're throwing at us. Let's help each other out instead of go against each other. I'm just saying, man. That way, man. I know it sounds like, and I don't. I mean, dude, I'll be the first person right with you to agree. People suck ass. I know they do. I totally get it. But uh, yeah. I'm gonna, try to leave it at that. Try to get it. I don't know. Like I said, man. I guess I can't really. I just, the guy almost choked. But man, but also leaving with this thing. I dig the black hole. I mean, I dig the dark energy star thing. Lily Mae, hey, what's up? How are you doing? I just saw that you joined. Sometimes I don't get a lot of time to look on my phone, or whatever, sometimes, yeah. But I mean, how are you doing? How's it going? Thank you for joining. Um, I was talking about dark energy stars, um, which initially would be, well, what we say or think are black holes. But black holes are, we don't know what they are. The theory, the theorized theory, is the, hey, you could sit, hey, dude, hey, what's up? Not bad. Oh, no, good. I'm glad all is well. Buh, 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 buh. What's up, man? How you doing? George, you're the man, dude. How you been doing? I, man, I was looking through this thing, um, and, well, I found this topic. There was, and, have you ever heard of dark energy stars? I've never heard of this. I was reading through these articles, and I got this paper the other day. Um, oh, thank you, Lily. Very much. Um, but I was looking through I got this paper thing, and man, I got it from the store. I didn't, I didn't know that you could buy, like, I knew you could buy papers, but really cool, I don't even remember what it was called, but it's all got to do with space. And there was this tiny little article, just a little one, about dark energy stars. And I got very fascinated in this. And they're what we think are black holes. But like gravity and other things that are invisible, we theorize about it. They're things that we don't really know. I mean, it'd be cool to know. But it's got the same, how would I even say this? Lincoln. Oh my God, Lincoln. Okay, there you are, Bubba. Man, my dog. I love my dog, and oh, dude, the little bastard, he snuck out the other night. Yeah, put his spacesuit on again, and man, he took a selfie of himself again. And I got a new selfie of him. But then I'm like, how did you get out of the yard with the spacesuit without me seeing it? Because mine hang up right next to his. And so he's getting better at this. I gotta hand it to him, man. For Lincoln being the dog he is, I gotta hand it to him. He's getting better with getting his spacesuit on, and mostly what I was fascinated by is how he can take a selfie. I can't even do that with my thumb. You know what I mean? Like press the right button, and he nailed it. Here, wait, I'll post a picture of it. Yeah, this came in like last night. It looks very similar to the one that. Look at this. He can take a picture of himself. Oh wait, here's a picture of him with his. glasses. He wanted to look smart for everybody, but he is a legend. So check this out. He managed to, I can't even do this, with his thumb, took a picture of himself in his spacesuit. I mean, flawlessly. I can't tell which star system he was in, because little bastard, he took, man, I always tell him too, man, if you're going to take the Star Cruiser, please make sure that, oh my God, oh, man, he sent me a bunch of pictures last night. Lincoln, what the hell are you doing? Hang on. Uh-oh. Here it is. All right. Yeah. Look at this. Perfect. He managed to do this. He didn't mess up anything. Look at this. Look at that. He took a perfect picture of, I can't do that with even without my space gloves on. Look at that little, I mean, dude, I was so proud of him though. I gotta give it to him. My other dog snuck out, went to Mexico, took a selfie of himself. You should see. I'll find that picture. That little bastard, man, he went all the way to Mexico on his own. He managed to hop a train. God knows what else. Man, I don't know what he had to do to get past the border, but I can't imagine whatever he had to do was very legal, or we're just not going to talk about it. It's one of those things where you don't want to know, you know what I'm saying? You just kind of like know it happened and just sort of go on with life. Lincoln, and he lost his other ball, so he's looking at me like I did it. I have to blame myself, or he gets mad at me. And man, when Lincoln gets mad at me, it is like the whole entire world just stops spinning. It's a really chaotic situation. Usually, yeah, I don't understand. I, I am the nice, I know this has nothing to do with black holes or dark energy stars, but I am so nice to my dogs. And they are such assholes to me. I don't understand it. Like, they are treated like royalty. I treat them better than probably myself. Like, you're a little bastard. And I just, go. Good boy, Lincoln. Good boy. And he treats me like I don't understand. You know, sometimes you just want to. Anyway, I'm sorry to go off the subject so much. But yeah, that was a picture I got when I woke up this morning. The little bastard. I gotta say, I was proud of him. Like I said, I know. Oh, are you saying hi to everyone? No, he's yelling at me because he lost his ball under my desk. Like, I did it. Lincoln, why are you yelling at me about this, man? We gotta talk about this relationship thing we got going on. Not on air. It's embarrassing. I'm just kidding. It's not. Lincoln, come here. Come on, bub. Come on. Did you hear him? I told him not to cuss on this thing either. He said, fuck you, when he barked like that. Lincoln, don't do that. He put a new. So he's mad. He can't find his other ball. I didn't mean to do that. So anyway, I'm sorry about my dog. Dude, he did get his green card. And I don't know how he did that without, I have an issue with trying to do that with, yeah. I'm like, dude, how in the world did you even, he's a little bit, oh, whoa, I'm sorry. I didn't see you. I didn't see you called. Sorry. Sometimes I don't get to my phone or whatever. I don't look at it.
Hey Joey, how are you?
What's up, man? How you doing? Hello?
Yeah, no, good man. Good.
Are you good, man? It's awesome to hear from you. What have you been up to?
Oh, I just got traumatized.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
I've been working like a Japanese. I've been working like a Japanese prisoner of war.
Oh shit, they got you fucking down that hard? What's going on?
Yeah, but a happy one though. But like a happy one.
There you go.
Not too depressed, but kind.
You're depressed?
No, like a happy Japanese prisoner.
Ah, oh, a happy one. That's awesome. I have a.
Yeah, like there would have been a few happy ones, do you reckon?
Hey man, it's, you know what? Everything is all in perspective, and it's all in how you see it. You know what I'm saying? And so, and at least you have a good way of looking at it. I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How's
No, look,
Australia?
it can always be worth. Oh, Australia's hot, man. It's like 40 degrees here. It's fucking boiling.
Man, when me and Lincoln were cruising around out in space the other day, I thought about stopping by, but I started to run out of gas. I couldn't make it, but man, I want to come to Australia so bad.
If you get your spacesuits down, you'll probably die with the heat. You need water in
Yeah.
those spacesuits in the Pilbara.
Man, I'm still freaked out about the bugs that you guys got
Yeah,
down
man.
there.
To be honest with you, if you came to the Pilbara, you would think it's Mars.
Really?
The first
Oh,
time I came here, I thought it was,
well,
yeah, it's just red dirt everywhere,
is it?
pretty much everywhere.
Is it real hot? It's been hot here. Man, there's been
What's 40 degrees in American Celsius?
uh 40 degrees here. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure. I should know that.
Hold on, I can tell you. I've actually got, I can tran, I can do the maths right now, I reckon.
Man, 40 degrees here
Pretty
is
much
cold.
90 Fahrenheit.
Oh yeah, is it real humid?
It is humid. It's
Yeah,
horrible.
that's what, man. It gets real humid here and it sucks. I'm not a big fan of the heat.
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, yeah, I hate the heat. It's too humid. And when it gets humid, eh,
How how hot is it in France? Does it get hot up there?
yeah, man, it was for like 2 months straight, it was 15 degrees with the heat index. For 2 months straight this summer. It was fucking horrible, George. It sucked ass balls, it sucked so bad. It should be illegal for people to go out in that shit. I mean, I'm just saying.
Oh,
I mean, I could think of other worse things that have to get out and do. But initially, but man, I would love to come to Australia. But I gotta tell you, I'm
yeah.
still real freaked out about the insect issue that you guys got going on down there. I mean, spiders they freak me out. I'm a pussy. What can I say?
Yeah, well, we have like a lot of we have
Hey, hang on real quick. You're cutting
what's
out.
that shit? The indigenous people.
You're cutting out real bad. Hang on. It might be I have this shitty.
Web.
Do what? I'm sorry, I can't. My phone sucks today. This is my. I'm having technical difficulties. If you
Just not really a problem.
hang on, yeah, man,
All I
my
know is that
phone,
there's one web as thanks. Well, yeah.
man.
No, it's me, George. Sorry.
How's your podcast going? So
Please don't listen to it. I do it when I'm on
you said please don't listen to
when
it.
I'm like extremely off my head. I do it.
That's how man. That's exactly what I. That's the same. That's what I. That's
Yeah,
exact.
it just comes out whatever comes out. It's kind of like my diary. I listen to it the next day and I try.
George, that's
I try
exactly
to
how I
remember
started. That's exactly, yes. I started doing this just to have a digital diary, just so I could timestamp shit, and then it
I
just,
put it out. I don't. But the thing is, with my podcast, Joey, I don't write any. I just speak. I
yeah,
just talk.
I hear
It's
you.
like yours as well. That's what you do.
Yeah, yeah. I just bullshit.
That's what, man. But you are on a different level, man. You are on a different level. I
No,
just do this just for my own amusement.
no, you got it. You totally got it. Just keep.
No,
Oh yeah, no, 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 no. I promise you. You
no.
you got it, dude, probably better than I do. I promise you. Just keep doing it. I mean, I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time. I try, but
Like
I think you.
I was listening to your podcast before when I was doing my laundry, and I just listened to a little bit here and there. I don't
Uh,
listen to a lot of podcasts, but man, yeah, it's just different, and it's fucking yeah, like I couldn't imagine the mainstream liking it. And any to be in my opinion, anything the mainstream like, most of the time is shit anyway. So it's not even worth fucking like.
Yeah,
You'll find a lot of people, man. If you keep doing, you'll find a lot of people that, that'll like you because you're
man,
doing the right thing.
you don't know how much I appreciate you, man. Seriously, I appreciate that so much.
I'm not pitching in the pocket. It's honestly what I think, Joe. Yeah, it's really nice. It's really nice and encouraging to see someone. It's like you're like the underground podcaster.
Oh, god damn, that's the best fucking compliment I could ever have, dude. George, you are seriously, you don't know how awesome you are. I really appreciate that. I am very humble. Thank you so much. That is awesome. That is an amazing
Oh well,
compliment.
it's you, mate. So yeah, you should be happy.
George, that's awesome, man. I so appreciate you
Hey,
listening.
hey, you know, sorry, Joe. I just gotta do a bowl.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm just gonna smoke some marijuana.
Yes, you're good.
Hold on, just give me 2 secs.
Man, you're totally good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Hit it for me. Hit it for me once. Very much. Yeah, I just, man, like when I started doing this, I just bullshit. I don't know. I don't think that people listen to it. So, man, when you say that, that means the world to me. I'm like, awesome.
But man, you listen to Caps though? Like Caps is here in
Yeah,
like it's different time zones, man. Like you listen to like English people, and then I listen to the old man's. Old man's podcast's really good.
I like him. I
Um,
like Old Man a lot too. I
man, he's
do.
just a nice old boy, and it's pretty like, man, I'm pretty raw. Like I'll fucking say anything. Like
Hell yeah, yeah. I
I'm not
I was
afraid to
listening to
say
your
anything.
podcast. I was like, he is raw. I dig that. You are. I was listening to your podcast. I was like, I dig it.
I don't give a fuck, Joe. I
Yeah,
don't give a fuck.
man, hell yeah. Good. That's how I am. I don't either. I
Because
think.
I don't want to upset anyone. I don't want to upset anyone, and I'm not
No, I
trying
hear
to.
you.
You know what I mean?
I hear you. Me either. Me either. I hear you. But I dig it, dude. I was
Hey,
listening to it.
but you've got like a subject, man. My podcast is just about completely nothing. I make up fake adverts. I put an advert on the thing, and it's not like I've got this thing. It's called the Bookless Society, and
Yeah.
I do a review of the same book every single time.
You have a lot of people though that listen to. I mean, you've got a lot of like
Not really, man.
followers
No,
and
man. No, I think they flowed in. There's this a couple. I went to Thailand, man. Like
did you really?
about 6 months ago. Yeah, and there's a couple of Thai people that listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't think they really understand proper English, but I don't really know what it is.
That's
But
so
there was
fucking
this girl
awesome.
over there, and she was listening to it, and she listens to it all the time. But I don't know,
That's
man.
so
Yeah, and
awesome.
then like yeah, you can see like my mate Joel up here, he listens to it. Um, and there's a couple of people like my mate um Josh in America, he listens to it now and again. It's nothing, man. People just go fuck you, George, and don't know the podcast.
Man, you've got a good. I like your
And
little.
it's not, I don't take it. I don't take it serious, man. I just
Right.
literally record it
That's.
and bang. I don't, and then I will listen to it like 2 days later. I don't, and sometimes it's embarrassing,
I
and
hear you.
sometimes it's like, oh, that's not bad.
Oh man, that's how. Man, that's exactly how. I usually won't even listen to my. I'm like, nah, I don't want to hear my voice. I feel bad
But
for anybody that has to listen to my voice.
you're generally interested in the cosmos and the universe, aren't you?
I do. I do love that. Yeah, that is something I've been
I
a
was
geek about.
starting to think, I'm like, is this cunt fucking with everybody? Does he really like the cosmos?
Right?
But then the more I'm listening, no, he's like he fucking knows a bit, and he talk, you know.
Yeah, you know what though? Check this out. When I first started doing this, I did not have a topic. And then I was like, I don't know why I don't
No,
talk
it's a
about
fucking awesome topic.
I was like, I don't know why I don't just talk about the shit I know. I would talk about drums. You know what though, George? I got my drums hooked up to my computer, so now I can play drums into my shit.
Yeah,
I'm so excited
yeah.
about
I
this.
listened to it the other day. You were doing your theme, the entry music,
Oh
the intro
yeah.
music, and you were kind of like adding adding a drum beat to it.
Yeah, I was playing around with it. It was sounded like shit, I'm sure. I was trying to get the audio stuff right. I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I'm totally guessing at all of it. I'm like,
But I man, I'll be straight up with you. I don't have a computer.
yeah. See, this is the first time I've ever done it with the computer, so I have no idea what I'm doing.
Do you know how to use computers?
Yeah,
I don't really know how to use them.
not really well. I'm not like a computer, like, I can get on there and surf. I know a little bit, but not, only because, like, I've had to do what?
With the laptop, you get the laptop and you open the laptop up. Open it up like a book.
Yeah. I can't. I'm not real computer literate.
Like Joey, I open them up like a book, like inside out. I don't even know what's going on, and they've got a plug. There's electricity inside. I have no idea what's going on.
Man,
It's
just
got
keep hitting the buttons.
documents.
Just keep
I
hitting the
want to.
buttons.
You know what I want to do? I want to shoot it.
You know what? I took a computer and I did that with a shotgun, and it was a very fun time.
Yeah.
Just,
So do you have
man,
a few guns, Joe?
do what? Do what?
Do you have a few guns in Oklahoma?
Yeah. Well, not as many as I want. But not. I've got land in Arkansas, and I don't care. There's nothing on there. Okay.
Wait, Joey. Joey.
Yeah.
I'm actually getting a call from my mate Arjun.
Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Thank you for calling in, though.
Oi, I've got to go.
Okay.
But you know what I'll do? We'll catch up. And we'll whenever your podcast goes on, I'll get your details, and you never know, we could maybe do an amazing podcast together.
Dude, let's do it for sure. For sure. Yeah. Yeah. Go do your thing.
Podcast
Man, I'm down to do it. Let's
one
do that.
time,
Hell yeah.
it could be truly amazing.
Oh, for sure, dude. I'm so all about it. I'll hit you up, man. But have an awesome day, and thank you for calling, man. I love hearing from you.
Oh, thank you. I love what you do, and please keep doing it.
Man, thank you, brother. You don't know how much that means to me, man. Thank you so much. Man, take care of yourself, and I'll hit you up, man. Thank you so much.
You too, Joe. 100.
All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon, man.
Peace, friends.
All right. Later, brother. I love that dude. He's super, super cool. All right. Man. I love that dude. Absolutely love him. He's so funny. Huh? I know. I need to do two of them. Two. Yeah, George is a super cool dude. I love that guy. George, this dude from Australia.
Which group started it?
I don't know. I need to look. Everybody, I gotta take a small break. So I will be right back. Yeah, don't go anywhere because super great conversation. You know what? Hang on, it's just.
What happened to your arm right there?
Man, I don't know, but it's been like that for a couple of weeks.
It's like a burn.
It's not that, but I don't know what it is. Hey. You not get coffee? Oh,
No,
yeah,
there wasn't any.
Oh, let me make some.
Is that bad?
I see it now.
Yeah. Well, that's what makeup.
Do you want coffee?
Yeah, Timmy's making me.
Oh, okay.
Probably ready by now.
Chuck was going through my desk.
He was up there. Maybe he was going through Jason's more so.
Oh, yeah, he's just looking for tickets.
Pulling up
I got
Timmy.
all my shit
And
totally
then
fucked.
I was like, I don't even think leaving your desk messy keeps everybody out of it.
Yep. I have a method to my madness.
I know, everyone does.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it bad today?
I see it, but it's not.
Walk in here and get a coffee.
What?
Walk in here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Adrian, I go, clean chaos. He goes, oh, this place is gross.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Man, we lost the ball.
Sneaky, you lost your ball.
We got his green one somewhere.
Look at him. He's like, it's at home. I saw it this morning.
No, I got it. Brought it over here.
Oh, it's tennis ball? I saw it.
Yeah, I've got those. don't know that, but I hope to God. I hope to God. All right. I'm sorry, everybody. Hello, hello. Is everybody still there? Did everybody? All right. You could. All right. What's up, guys? Paps. Lily, thank you. So yes, Lily, he did get his green card, and he didn't take me with him, so I can't get mine, little hooker. Yeah, Lily Lincoln, I called you a hooker. Don't yell it. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to argue with my dog in front of everybody. Come here. Where's your ball? Where's your ball? Where are your balls? Oh man, things would sound so bad sometimes. Oh man, that's see. Okay, I was reading this thing about Podbean, and you can do video podcast. Now, I have a question. Does anybody on here do video podcasting? Um, I I'm not sure. Well, okay, let me reword this. I think maybe I feel sorry for everybody because they got to hear my voice alone. I think that if they had to see me and hear my voice, that might really just that might be a downer for everybody. I'm just gonna put that out there. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Uh, I don't know. And another thing, I have a question. How does people get to level 2? I guess my show just sucks that bad. I can't get to level 2. I guess you gotta get like, people have to like your show a lot. I don't know. I'm not sure. But, I have a blast doing this, regardless of what it is and all those stats and all that crap. I have a blast doing it. It is fun. But getting on to the subject at hand, so what does everybody think about the whole dark energy star thing? I think that was a pretty interesting, fascinating theory. I mean, I don't know. I think it could say a lot about dark matter, dark energy, and coming into the future sometime. Or at least give it another kind of a word, or I don't know what to call it. I'm sure everybody can hear that. But I'm really interested with looking into it more. There was this thing I was looking at about JWST may have spotted the first dark matter stars. So this is not something that's, yeah. And at first, the James Webb Space Telescope may have glimpsed a rare type of star that astronomers aren't even sure exists. These stellar objects called dark stars might not have been fueled not by nuclear fusion, but by the self-annihilation of dark matter. See, this is what I'm talking about. The invisible stuff that is thought to make up about 85% of the matter in the universe. And it's invisible. That's an 85%. I mean, it's a pretty, man, I find all this shit just fascinating. And I don't know. I went to school for physics and stuff, and I mean, I just find it fascinating. The candidate stars seen by JWST will need more evidence to be confirmed, but if they're real, the finding could change our story of how the first stars were formed. And I think they say that about everything that they first find out, but yes, it's true. Contrary to their name, dark stars could typically have glowed a billion times more luminously than the sun and grown to 1,000,000 times its mass. I'm sorry, excuse me. Dark stars have never been definitively observed, but cosmological simulations suggest that they should have formed soon after the Big Bang, like everything else, from clouds of pure hydrogen and helium that collapsed at the centers of the protogalaxies rich in dark matter. I mean, dude, so if you have stars, anyway, and each star system is different. That's what's crazy cool about like solar system is some stars are more like gas like our stars are our star has a lot of like, oh, where'd you find it?
You want it? Ready?
Don't throw it too far that way, you'll lose it.
Come here.
But stars like our star have a lot of iron and a lot of heavy elements to it. So that being said, our solar system has a lot of well, the elements of metal, heavy metals. Where was that?
In the house. I was cleaning up. It got stuck under the dog bed.
How? It was just over here. Weird. Okay. That's odd. That's really weird. Okay. But each star system is different. So, some of them are going to be rich in like gases. Ours is rich in heavier elements like iron. Um, so it makes sense that if you have a dark energy star that, you know, I, so it's like, okay, like how gold is how gold ends up on planets and stuff like that are these stars that are going supernova, out in the galaxy or in the universe. They're going supernova, blowing up, and they spread across the sky. Well, then those elements are they go through anything that's in their path, planets, Earth, whatever it is, and that's how all these elements are initially, unless we're in a simulated, universe, then it's all just written out in a outline form by whoever. I'm just kidding. But, not really, but I mean, if that was real. But so initially, each star system is going to be different. And I wonder what that would initially mean for like a dark star system. Well, I don't think, but anyway, point being, it's a pretty cool theory, really. But, well, now researchers report in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, USA, that at least 3 far-off objects, there goes my voice again. Did you guys hear that? Lincoln, I'm starting to that's like the 3rd time I'm hitting puberty. Finally. It only took me 45 years. We're not going to get into that. Now researchers report Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, USA, that at least 3 far-off objects observed by the JWST and previously identified as galaxies could, in fact, each be single supermassive dark stars. If you find a new kind of star, that's huge, says study author Catherine Fries, an astrophysicist at the University of Texas in Austin. The researchers can't yet prove that the objects are dark stars, only that their characteristics are consistent with being either dark stars or galaxies populated by regular fusion-powered stars. JWST's technology is sufficient to do that job. However, says study co-author Cosmin Ely, an astrophysicist of Colgate University. Okay, got it. Colgate University? Is that like 2 times? All researchers... Sorry. I'm so stupid. All researchers need is more observation time. I'm trying. Okay. Oh man, I'm so stupid. We hope we are all we're Oh my God damn it. Oh, we're going to find one of these dark stars with the Webb within its lifetime, that says. Okay. There are two possibilities for how the first stars in the universe formed. It's not funny, Lincoln. Shut up. The conventional wisdom, and I'm sorry, I did not mean that, Lincoln. I did not mean to say shut up. That was rude, and I'm sorry. The conventional wisdom is that these early stars were population 3 stars, as opposed to population 1 and 2. Such stars would have been powered by nuclear fusion, like none of the other ones, like stars today. But they would have had very little to do metals in them. Oh, like what I was just saying. In astronomy, that means elements heavier than helium because those elements had not yet formed in the early universe. That's what I was just talking about. There's another possibility another possibility. In 2008, Fries and some of her colleagues proposed that the universe's first stars could have been powered by dark matter. Now, dark matter is a mysterious form of matter that does not interact with electromagnetic forces. Scientists only know it exists because of its gravitational effects, and they don't know what it's made of. It's all, like I was saying in the beginning, So, in the early universe, dark stars could have formed from the collapse of helium and hydrogen clouds made in the Big Bang. Everything always comes to that. In dark matter, particles are also their own antiparticles. As many dark matter theories posit, just like I was talking about earlier as well. As many dark matter theories possess, then within these collapsing clouds, these particles would have collided with each other and self-annihilated. That's what I was talking about. Like when I was saying that when things are like, when you have a positive, you have a negative. They're always canceling it out. But somewhere in the beginning of time, matter overpowered antimatter, and it didn't even have to be that much. 0.00001. It was not thrown out by a negative. So that's how you have all this in front of you. Not star, trees, houses, bricks, Lincoln, you. I mean, it matter overpowered antimatter, and that's why we have this universe of matter. Now, in a parallel universe, it was the other way around, so everything is antimatter. I mean, and I'm a strong believer that if one thing exists, the other has to. And just because we don't see it, I'm just saying, you have to be naive, you gotta really, to believe that can't be true. Now, I've got to, before I can just be like, yeah, run with that, I've got to be able to prove that. And everybody knows how well I am at proving shit, so I mean, we know I'm right. But that collision would have kicked off a chain of particle decay that ended with the production of photons, electrons, positrons, pairs, and neutrinos. Only the neutrinos would have really left the cloud because they barely interact with matter. The other particles would have hit the hydrogen and helium and transferred their energy to this particular matter, which would have heated up the cloud and fueled the star's formation and continued growth. So that's exactly what I was. So, somewhere it was not exited out by. So, that is fascinating because, man, you think about it. So think about in a different parallel, if the whatever exists or if they don't. Everything that you see now, a complete opposite. Can you imagine? Well, that'd be a real fucked up world, wouldn't it? Not if you were born into it or whatever. Not born into it. You know what I'm saying? It would be completely, man. It's cool theories. You know what I'm saying? I used to think that man, I would getting alcohol and getting a bunch of friends drinking and talking about this shit would just be amazing. Which is, well, philosophy is what you call that. I mean, dude, back in the day, that's what the smart people did. They got alcohol and they sat around and talked, and man, they were the brilliant minds of the philosophers that we have in our, And isn't that funny? They all that to be a philosopher, you had to drink and talk. Fuck, oh man, I was born in the wrong time. What's going on, Jerry? Got any Uniteds? No, that busted. Oh, is that stock?
Yeah, you had that angel sign for the
Yeah.
and everything else that's no order stock.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's all that stuff. That did come in. That's some U-bolts are coming in for that. Maybe they did come in. Just quarter by half at the first three.
I haven't seen U-bolts come in yet.
No, I haven't seen those, but it's not.
I'll check with Bo on it and see when they.
Yeah, not a big deal. I had to order some 5/8 1.5, but they'll be coming in too. But it's. I mean, everything else is pulled though. Yeah, everything else is done. So yeah, these stars would have formed at the center of many halos, which were early protogalaxies that existed 200 million years after the Big Bang, before the advent of elements heavier than helium and hydrogen. Wow. These mini halos consisted almost entirely of dark matter, making conditions ripe to power the dark stars. This high concentration of dark matter is why dark stars could form only in the early universe, he says. But that's what they say about everything. I mean, everything just started right after the Big Bang. And if it wasn't right after, even 200 million years is not very long, far in the, I was just reading, they found a planetary system that was 11 billion years old. Put that shit into context and run with it. Jesus, man. Like a billion is a lot. It's a lot of number. That's not how you say that. A billion is a million millions. A billion is a billion billions. That's true. That's a lot, man. We can't fathom it, even think about that. So what is it like? No, I think it's like in the billions. You wouldn't have enough time in your lifetime to write all the zeros for like billion. I think billion. It's weird. It's crazy. It's really fucking crazy. Now, because the stars would have. Because the star. Oh, hang on. Sorry, that's really loud. I bet it's loud on here too, man. These microphones pick up everything. Lincoln, you okay? That was not a good look for you. You okay? Yeah? You good? I love when you flail your ears. God damn, you have cute ears. Anyway, sorry. Because the star, man, I swear to God, you guys must think I'm an idiot. Because the stars would have been relatively cool and would not have emitted the high energy photons that nuclear fusion powered stars do, they could have kept adding mass, causing them to swell larger and larger over their lifetimes. Now, depending on what kind of star that is, I think, okay, well, hydrogen, helium, our particular star it's not a yellow dwarf, I don't think. But our star, the kind of stars that we have, and actually, most star systems are binary. Our star system was they say it was binary. Now, this is where you get the whole Nibiru thing, okay? Now, they do, how do I say this right? Okay, there is proof. They do not think, and it's the way that I think it's Neptune or Uranus. the way that Uranus, I know I can't, I just couldn't, I had to, I'm sorry. It's the maturity in me. What can I say? Yeah, Uranus goes real far. But it's, the way that the gravity is with that, with the way that it is pulling on these planets, that there has to be something there, and that's why they think that this, and they have the prove that our sun did start as in a binary star system, and it would have been a brown dwarf. Now, see, okay, Jupiter was supposed to be a sun. I'm not going to say it was supposed to be a sun, but initially that's what it started to be. Jupiter it was a sun that didn't make it. uh, it has all the elements, has all the laws, all the physics of what a star is, in the very beginning stage of, but it didn't quite make it. Now there's our sun being a binary, and that's why they think this is where I'll get to the Nibiru part in just a second. Yes, the one with the Enochians and the lizard people. Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. But I'll get to where that comes in. Okay, so being a binary star system, which there comes the they thing, which I figured out what they is. It's the ambiguous them. I found that out for you guys, by the way. It was fun really finding that answer out for you guys, and I finally did it. I was so happy. So I'll never get done with this statement. Okay, so as a brown dwarf is initially what they're looking for. Now scientists say that there's proof that there is a brown dwarf somewhere in the midst of who knows. Now, planets do go rogue, and then they lose the gravity field that they were tugged in. But so this brown dwarf that they say would have been a sun, is what they think Nibiru is, and Nibiru is a theorized planet that is in our planetary system, and it comes around like every 33,000 years, and it was how they even came up with this theory of this planet was and you know what, honestly, in the Sumerian text. And the Sumerians is the oldest civilization that we know of that has documented. Not the oldest civilization. Don't give me, yeah. But it's the oldest civilization we know of that has documents. Those clay slabs. Those are the oldest civilizations that we know of that started writing. Now, how they reread that they get these things, and they're like, yeah, we got these tabs of this writing that we don't know, but we know it says that there was a brown dwarf. It's like, what? You're just saying that you didn't know. How the hell did you read that and get that out of that? It's like the Egyptian writing. Like, we don't know what it means, but yeah, it says that. I mean, it's like, but you're telling, you know what I mean? And nobody ever asks why. And nobody ever asks, like, wait a minute. Everybody's just like, well, okay, I'll just go with it. Like, let me put my head further up my ass and just, like, nobody ever, like, it's weird. I don't understand it. And part of me thinks that maybe, like, a lot of people, like, have high name. They have, a lot to lose, like, scientists and stuff. I don't have. What the hell do I have? So it's like, man, I'm probably the best kind of person for somebody to call and give a theory about, because what you can do it on my show. It's not like I'm going to lose anything. Nobody listens to me anyway. But I don't know, maybe. But my point being, how do these people even know? So anyway, I'm going way off, like I always do. So you would ask yourself, okay, brown dwarf, if it's a binary star, how would it be a planet? Well, Jupiter was was in the beginning stage. It was going to be a sun. It just didn't make it. So this brown dwarf, supposedly that the other son, our son's sister or brother, depending on which wee or woo it is, um, uh, could possibly have been a planet. Now, when this thing comes around every 33,000 years, then that could be what's gonna have a big faulty. Jason, do you need help with any?
No, I just working on
Okay, just making sure. So, a brown dwarf could be. I could see where it could be a planet. You know what I'm saying? Um, and that's where the Nibiru thing takes place. But it's theorized, and the only reason it's theorized is because the gravitational pull that Neptune and Uranus have, and they cannot figure out why or how it happens. And the binary star that they theorize that we have could be the answer to that. But then you get all these people that say Nibiru and the Enochians, and then the lizard people come into play, and then it goes to hell from there. And next thing you know, we're being abducted by lizards, and Jesus, you know how the story goes. Which I'm not gonna say not necessarily all bullshit, but just prove it. What's up, man? But yeah, but okay. So because the stars would have been relatively cool and would not have emitted the high energy photons, nuclear fusion powered stars do. They could have. Oh wait, no, that's I was way sorry. Yeah, no, that was my sorry. At the end of their lifespans, large dark stars, like our sister star, our supposed sister star that was made, our binary friend. I don't. I gotta figure out how to get some. At the end of their lifespans, large dark stars would have collapsed into massive black holes. Being, man, I dig this whole dark star theory thing now. This could be a potential explanation for some of the ancient supermassive black holes observed in the universe, which seem too large to have formed so quickly from fusion-powered population 3 stars. But then, and I tell you what though, Stephen Hawking be rolling in his grave right now. I'm just saying. To look for dark stars, Freeze Illy and undergraduate student Jillian Pollan searched the catalog of objects that the JWST has identified as far from being early in the early universe, or from nearly 14 billion years ago. Not that long ago. Only 9 of those objects had enough data in their electromagnetic emissions to be useful for study. Of those 9, 3 were a good match to what a dark star would look like. Well, I don't know how that works out. That's exactly, it's like what does a dark star look like? Be very dark. Uh, but these objects were high in redshift, meaning they emitted light skewed towards the red side of the electromagnetic spectrum, the ones that are real far away, moving far away from us, which is a sign of old and distant objects. They were also possibly from a single point source, such as a star rather than a fuzzy galaxy, says Pollan, who will start graduate school at the University of Pennsylvania in the fall. Well, dude, let's give her a show of hands. Come on, guys, that's awesome. Oh, thanks, yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, you're doing better than me. Hell yeah. Go get that, girl. So the researchers can't say much else about the objects right now because they have only limited observations of them. The smoking gun for a dark star would be a particular hiccup in the electromagnetic spectrum where light is absorbed by a particular isotope of helium only in dark stars, not in galaxies, not to be confused with. Finding that hiccup would take many months of observing these single objects, Illy says. which is unrealistically given how many researchers are using the JWST to solve an array of astrophysical problems. Now, I agree with that, and that's another, yeah. The team can tell, however, that the objects and our dark stars, two of them would be about 1,000,000 times the mass of the sun, and would be about 500,000 times the mass of the sun. That's just, well, that's not that much. So the research team is now developing an automated. Oh, I got Lincoln's ball. Oh, oh, we're flipping up the ball. The research team is now developing an automated method to search for more dark star candidates. Don't they just find black holes? I'm just didn't have to go to college for that one, did I? I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Don't be rude. Some of which might require less observation time to confirm. I'd expect there to be a very many more candidates, being that, I mean, I am all the time. Yeah, I know. I was talking to Lincoln, just kidding. Observing a dark star directly would be off the charts amazing. Needless to say, I couldn't say that one any better. Theoretical particle physicist at the University of Utah who was not involved in the study. There are, however, other ways to look for dark stars, like black holes, such as via their signature in the cosmic microwave background, the faint glow of radiation left over from when our universe was hot and young. Finding a dark star would not only provide a new look into the early formation of the universe, but would also be a unique opportunity to directly observe dark matter interactions. Observing that would really provide new insight about the nature of dark matter and it as a particle. That's what I'm saying, and that's where I think we need to look into it more, because it would give us another, if you will, stepping stone of looking at it differently, is what I mean. And dude, a lot of times, I'm just saying, correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm always wrong. I'm always right, I know. But when you observe something from a different aspect, that's when you usually get different answers, and different answers mean you're at least getting forward. And at least if you're not going forward, you can X that out and then go on with the new, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's very important, very prominent that we do that, because it will further us in our exploration of anything we're studying. I mean, that's like that with anything. Just a daily life, you know what I'm saying? So that, as if anything, out of it, I think that's what we can get, and I think that's what we need to focus on, and I think that's a great way to end this. You guys, I really need to get off here, but I thank you guys all. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for staying on. Definitely hit follow if you haven't. Share. I'm trying to grow. I'm going to start doing pre-recorded podcast shows, which are going to be awesome. I've already got a list of them. I'm trying to find a producer to help me do this, but I think I'm going to be alone. But I'm still going to be doing live ones, but I'm going to have, different ones. But I usually at 6:30 in the morning, my time, is when I do my shows in the morning, my live ones. But if anyone has any comments or anything of input or anything where I'm wrong and you guys want to get me on it, please, I love hearing from you. I want your ideas. This podcast is your podcast as much as it is mine. I couldn't do it without you guys. I thank you guys so much. You guys are all incredible. Like I said, I couldn't do this without you. I appreciate your support. So yeah, I thank you. And man, to no avail, man, the infinite cosmos prevails again. You guys, you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And